After a tough weekend at rounds 5 and 6 in the championship, Veloce Racing returns to Sardinia for the next race in the Extreme E calendar. The team will be looking to bounce back and return to the podium, with Molly Taylor and Kevin Hansen energised and ready to race. Following a promising P2 finish in both Q1 and Q2, the team puts their full focus on the grand final if they want a chance of being back on the podium.
There you go, final, 2 P2s. From the position we started this morning.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yes.
Nice job.
Very well done.
It's similar comment to before, where it's high grip, I'm really confident and it's really good. On the slippery, I'm just struggling a little bit to retain the grip on the braking mainly. And I just feel like I'm losing a bit of control, even if I'm braking smooth. I don't really get the front end. I have a bit of understeer and struggling to position the car really well.
Yeah, just for me, first 2 water splashes when I tried to, whatever I tried to do seemed to be worse. It's frustrating, that's why I just lose a big chunk just going, like I had to come out of it because I was going through bumps that I couldn't see and I was like, I don't remember this road having bumps on it. Yeah, I mean, I guess if there's something we can do to help, then great, but it's also work for me to do as well.
We're getting ready for the last race. Who is going to win round 7 of Extreme E?
We are ready, feel comfortable, we have a good grid position. Of course, try to be on the podium for sure, try to win this race, but everything can happen, but we feel confident.
So Kevin, you start on the main thing in the hyperdrive as we discussed. I still believe 2 seconds is the most efficient way of doing it. Then to Molly, hyperdrive either for position, if we feel the need to, or second lap for continental challenge. Again, waypoint 3, and I will remind you before the corner, but as soon as you're flat, basically you press it.
I was a bit late with my wipers as well, so I'm gonna put that.
Yeah, I saw that on the box. I wanted to remind you about the wipers.
Yeah. Every time you make a plan for every scenario and then the one you don't plan for happens, and that's how Extreme E goes. We've had a great day so far, everything's feeling good. Kevin, he knows what he's doing out there and we'll be out there giving it our all.
This is it then, the big one, the grand final. Who's going to get the job done?
15 seconds.
Kristoffersen, Ekstrom, Loeb, Kevin Hansen, Timo Scheider. 10 seconds until the green, and then we are good to go. Great reaction time from Sebastian Loeb in the middle of the grid. Everybody uses the Anoa hyperdrive. It's Timo Scheider who's got the inside line here. Kristoffersen gets completely roosted. Kevin Hansen sideways up the inside line. Timo Scheider trying to go late on the brakes, sideways in. At the back of the pack is Sebastian Loeb. I think it's RXR who are down in P4.
1 car length behind, 1 car length.
The water bottle, as we said earlier on, has been doubled to something like 7 litres to give the drivers a chance to use the wipers a little bit more, and it's crucial in these conditions.
Tight, inside.
There's Kevin Hansen in the Veloce machine.
And one more lap.
Sardinian sun is beating down on this track, but it hasn't managed to dry out the water splashes. Oh, alternate line from Kevin Hansen, going the long way, long and straight down towards waypoint number 1, looking to go up the inside 3. Sorry, he does. So up the inside, Kevin Hansen making a pass, carrying incredible speed through, gets past Timo Scheider.
1 car length.
Somebody's parked it in the background. Kristoffersen, I think, has come to a halt in the background. The RXR machine of Kristoffersen, they've stopped. A disaster.
Box. Switch base 4.
Wipers are broken. I will try and fix. They do the switches normal.
What's going on here? Struggling to get. Was he struggling?
I think he was shouting at something there. I don't know if he was trying to tell someone to
the
get a
wipers
message
are stuck.
across.
Yeah, you're right. The wipers are stuck. Kevin's trying to free them up. So the wipers are stuck on the Veloce machine. That's a disaster. If they get caught in the mud, they will have to stop. It looks to me like the right wiper is missing. It is, so the actual blade is missing off the car. You can see the plastic pipework. You spray directly onto the wiper blade. Oh, this is a disaster for them.
4, 3, 2, 1. Wipers. Restart the wipers.
Carl Cox Motorsport out in front already, so they've got out in front of the Veloce machine.
3 car lengths behind, focus forward, Molly, focus forward, you are quicker than her.
There's the white, but look, the blade on the right is going, this is it, this is the moment at which we find out what they're going to do.
Take care in the...
Oh, look at the screen, Molly Taylor's got barely any visibility, she's about to go through another muddy section. That's what she can see, there we go, so she's got just about enough vision, but she's got to go through that splash again on the next lap. Go on, Molly Taylor, get in!
Do the best with what you have, Molly, do the best with what you had. 1 car length behind.
This is into the water splash again. Side Clara Anderson is alongside, should get it done. Mud all over the screen, contact, neither of them can see each other at that point, and I think the Veloce machine's damaged.
And we're about to go through another Aqua Grande.
Go to the left, Molly. To the
I
left.
think they missed the waypoint, but they kind of came off-road back onto the track.
This is crazy, she can't carry on.
To the right, right, and slower, Molly,
This is
slower, to the
madness.
She
right.
can't see the track, she can't see where she's going,
they're in
into
the-
the bush.
She's had to park it. It's gone. Leah Block's got in the background. The block is parked over the line. Leia Sands takes the win here. Meanwhile, behind them, absolute carnage has kicked off. The rear lefters are completely collapsed. Puncture, wheel off. Everything's hanging off the back of the App Cooper machine. But Clara Anderson takes it over the line for them to pick up P2. And we don't. But Molly Taylor is still moving on the map on the bottom right of your screen. She surely can't see out the front of that car. Where's Taylor?
Straight, nice and easy.
There it is.
Oh,
there
there
it is. There
she
it
is.
is.
Open the door, Molly, open the door, you will see much more.
She opens the door to try and see if she crossed the line.
Finish line, Molly, finish line.
Oh my goodness me. Unbelievable.
That was interesting. Thanks for the co-driving, Pierre.
Good job, Molly, good job. Not only the... Still P3, still some good points for the championship.
P3 with no Vipers, it's not too bad.
Feels like a win considering where we were. No, it was game over for a podium.
In a remarkable finish to the race, Molly was successfully guided through the remainder of the track, using nothing but the car's GPS tracking signal over the team radio, missing only a couple of waypoints along the way, ensuring a well-fought P3 finish and a return to the podium places.
In third place, Veloce Racing!
I don't honestly know how we got that around. Right from the start, I could see that the wipers weren't working, so I was kind of just bracing myself when we get to the first water splash. And then from there, our engineer was on the radio going, a little bit left, go right. So he was co-driving me through the lap. It was a big team effort to get that one. So third place was like a win for us today.